Welcome to Healing Energies with Empress Shey. I'm Empress Shey, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, my loves. I'm a student of all things spiritual, and today I'm seeking divine guidance from my spirit guides. As we tune into the energies flowing through today's reading, we'll also touch on the planetary alignments influencing these frequencies. Now, remember, not everything shared today will resonate for everyone. So take what speaks to you and your soul and leave what doesn't. And if you know someone that might be interested in hearing this, or you know that they need to hear it, share it. Sharing is caring. Thank you. See you soon. If this message reached you, it's because the universe has been trying to get your attention. And now you are finally aligned to hear it. Hello, hello. It's Empress Shey with Healing in Energies with Empress Shey. Here to do your weekly collective reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Romantic love. Oh, okay, romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Romantic love, number 39. 3 and 9 is 12. And it comes to 3. It is 3. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides. Get this weekly collective reading for the collective spirit. All right. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands, oh, the Six of Wands. Okay, Wands. Fire leading all day here. And the Three of Swords, little heartbreak. The Page of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. The Magician. And the Page of Pentacles. And underneath, we have the Six of Swords. All right. Ooh. All right. Well, guys, this week's energy is romantic love as a spiritual initiation, not a relationship prediction. Romantic love, number 39, 3 and 9 is 12. And when you break it down, it's 3. 1 and 2 equals 3. And that is the vibration of creation, expansion, and divine collaboration. And it's showing up in a spread that is literally about choosing yourself, healing your heart, and stepping into magnetic self-worth so you can receive the kind of love that matches your becoming. Let's go layer by layer. This one. So, romantic love as a mirror of your becoming. I really see that. I really see this romantic love as a mirror of your becoming. Because that number 39 card isn't about romance coming in. It's about the frequency you must embody to attract the love that honors your becoming. Romantic love 39 activates self-devotion, magnetic confidence, healing the heart through truth, and choosing partners who choose you back. It also honors the releasing fantasy bonds and trauma-based attraction. Releasing fantasy bonds and trauma-based attraction. This activation sets the tone for the entire reading because love is the mirror revealing where you are still abandoning yourself. Love will show it to you. And where you are finally ready to rise. Where you are finally ready to rise. So in row 1, I'm going to call that emotional truth revealed. Because we have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. This is the moment where the collective realizes you've been standing between 2 timelines, that 2 of Wands, and one rooted in old heartbreak, disappointment, or emotional patterns. And that's that 3 of Swords. And the one rooted in your rebirth, confidence, and self-possession. And that is that Queen of Wands. Because that Queen of Wands is the first zodiac sign that's highlighted. It's the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. This is the fire horse year speaking loud. Choose the path that honors your fire, not your fear. And the 3 of Swords is not heartbreak happening now. It's heartbreak being cleared so that you can stop recreating it. That heartbreak is being cleared out of your way so that you can stop recreating it. This row is the romantic love 39 initiation. You cannot attract a love that sees you until you start choosing from the version of you that was wounded. Stop it. Stop it. You don't need to do that. You don't need to choose from that wounded version. You don't need to do that. So in row 2, the material shift and self-worth upgrade. Because that's 6 of Wands, along with the King of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. This is your value is rising row. Your value is rising because that's 6 of Wands. That's public recognition. That's confidence. That's being seen in a good way. And then the King of Pentacles is all about stability, maturity, emotional responsibility. And the Page of Pentacles is new beginnings, new standards, and new boundaries. This is the collective stepping into, I am worthy of a partner who is emotionally mature, consistent, and grounded. The King of Pentacles is earth energy, that Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And with Jupiter in Taurus recently completing its cycle, this is the harvest of the season around self-worth, stability, and what you will and will not accept. What you will and will not accept. Because this role is the embodiment of that romantic love, number 39. You attract what you believe you deserve. And your belief is leveling up. And then when we look at row 3, y'all, row 3 is the spiritual battle and breakthrough. Because that 7 of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Magician, this is where the collective confronts old triggers, old stories, old fears, and old versions of self. That 7 of Wands says you're fighting for the life you want, not the life you were leaving. Not the life that you are leaving. You're fighting for the life that you want. And that Page of Swords is talking about your mind is rewriting the narrative. That Page of Swords, it's all about your thoughts. Your mind is rewriting the narrative. And the Magician, the only major arcana in the spread, I want to point that out. And it's saying, the Magician is saying you are manifesting. It's all about manifestation. The Magician is saying you are manifesting from a new identity. This is the Mercury highlight, that Gemini Virgo energy, and it ties directly into the Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries, that Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, and that fire horse. Because all three are pushing the collective into self-authorship. Self-authorship. The Magician is the reminder your words, your thoughts, your boundaries, and your standards, they are spells. Your words, your thoughts, your boundaries, and your standards. Line those up and you go straight into the promised land, straight into your dreams becoming true. And that card underneath, that 6 of Wands, again, and again. This is the theme of the week. Victory through self-validation, being seen because you finally see yourself, winning because you stopped settling. Double 6 of Wands, recognition, elevation, and alignment with your true worth. And when we integrate that astrology in there, that year of the fire horse comes up first and strong, because this year demands radical independence, fierce self-trust, burning away of old attachments, and choosing passion over comfort, and choosing destiny over familiarity. This reading is that exact energy. Exactly that fire horse energy that says, stop waiting for someone to choose you. Choose yourself and watch the world respond. And then the Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries energy, because this is the cosmic lesson and your dreams. You turning your dreams into structure. That is that energy. Turning your dreams into structure, turning your fantasies into embodiment, and turning spiritual desires into practical action. Because in love, this means no more delusions, no more potential, no more maybe, no more emotional breadcrumbs. Saturn says prove it, Neptune says feel it, Aries says act on it. This reading is the collective stepping into embodied love, not imagined love, embodied love. And that energy of Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, that is exposing power imbalances, emotional manipulation, old patterns of self-betrayal, where you give too much, where you silence your needs. In Aquarius, Pluto says detach from what drains you and attach to what empowers you. Detach from what drains you and attach to what empowers you. That is what Aquarius in Pluto says. Pluto in Aquarius. That's what it says. This is why the Three of Swords is clearing. This is why the Queen of Wands rises. And this is why the Magician appears. The planetary alignment of Venus in Cancer is a really good example. Venus is softening the heart and healing emotional wounds. Venus is also rewriting attachment patterns and bringing nurturing, intuitive love. It's highlighting emotional safeties as a requirement. Venus in Cancer says, if it doesn't feel safe, it isn't love. And Mars in Aries is igniting courage, pushing bold decisions, ending hesitation, and ending passive waiting. Mars in Aries is saying, go after what aligns, release what doesn't. You see how all of this is lining up with this reading? The other alignment that's happening right now is Mercury and Gemini. Mercury is clarifying communication, revealing truth, exposing mixed signals, and ending confusion. Mercury is also strengthening boundaries. And Mercury in Gemini says, speak your standards clearly. Speak your standards clearly. So, romantic love number 39 is the mirror. This week, romantic love number 39 is the mirror. The collective is learning that love is not pain. And love is not confusion. Love is not waiting. Love is not potential. And love is not fantasy. Love is reciprocity, give and take. Love is emotional safety. Love is mutual effort, shared vision, and embodied truth. And you are being aligned with the version of you who can receive that. And romantic love as a mirror, victory is the outcome. Victory is the outcome. So thank you. Thank you for tuning in this week to our weekly collective reading at Healing Energies with Empress Shey. And all of our offerings, updates, and spiritual tools are now centralized on our website, healingexchange.net. Daily healing portals continue to drop every day of the week, as we integrate that Saturn, Neptune, and Aries lesson. And it's getting good. It's getting better and better and better. I have had so many rave reviews over that. And the new episodes of weekly collective reading every Thursday, cosmic reading every Saturday or Saturn day. And don't forget, I Am the Dream Becoming True Challenge continues through May 31st. Stay aligned, stay empowered, and stay open to the love that matches your becoming. And don't forget to be gentle with yourself, because life is about the journey, not the destination. You are here now, my love. Enjoy it till its fullest. And this is Empress Shey. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.
I've been dreaming in the dark where the silence speaks. Visions in my spirit, but they feel out of reach. Neptune got me floating in a world unseen. But Saturn said, build it, make it real, not a dream. I was waiting on a sign, waiting on a call, but Aries lit the fire, now I feel it in my soul. No more hesitation, no more standing still. If I see it in my mind, then I know it's real. Pressure on my chest, but I know why. This is what it feels like to rise. Every fear I had, I released. Turn illusion into being.